That was a mad shot. Yeah.
How's it going, everyone? It's Dane back from TVs on Tour. And would you look at that, we're finally back with another video, again. And behind me, of course, we've got the new addition to the channel, my 2020 LC79 GXL. It's out and we're doing a bit of forward driving. Main purpose of this video is just doing a proper introduction of the car, because I haven't really done a proper video yet on the big camera, which I finally got out. So we're just out at the cotter filming some videos on the four-wheel drive tracks. And then at the very end of the video, so if you stick around till then, I'll do a proper rundown of what's in the car, what the plans are, everything like that, because there's a decent amount to go through, which is good. But nonetheless, we'll be going through this track. What you can't see is, looks like just patrol territory, not LandCruiser territory. So we're going to be flipping this thing. That should be all right. But hopefully you guys enjoy today's video, and yeah, stick around. It should get exciting.
This is the things you run up for TVs on tour. Alright, back down we go.
Sweet. All right, so that will pretty much do it for today's four-wheel driving anyway. It was a lot more scary in the brick than I thought it was going to be, but it did all right. Luckily, this thing's factory twin locked, so even with the wheels in the air, we'll G, kind of. Some of the parts you probably saw, I had no idea what I was doing. I was just letting the car do its thing, and it was horrifying in the cab. I think next time I have to get a GoPro in the cab as well and get a bit of a mixture of shots, but that's for next time. But surprisingly, it performs pretty damn well for what, this thing will be 2.5 ton or whatever these things weigh, with all the canopy, all the gear in the back. So I've still got all my camping gear in the back of it. So there's a fair bit of extra weight on this thing at the moment, and it's like, yeah, it's a cruiser, flexes like a brick, but it did all right. It did all right. Yeah, so this part of the video, we'll do a bit of a rundown of what we've got going on with the car at the moment, and yeah, give you a bit of an idea. Start off with the front anyway, because that's what you can see, and then I'll move the camera around to the different places. But put my great white spotlights on it. They were a barn find. I got them for like $50 for both of them, and they're like $600 or $700 a piece. So I'm pretty stoked with that. They work mint. They're awesome light, and yeah, good light. We've done the LED conversion in the front as well, so it's gone from halogen or whatever the other lights are to full LED. So we've got the steady, whatever the steady black edition lights are for the mains, the H4 I think it is. Steady fog lights, the indicators already LED from the ARB bar. Indicators here in the factory light are LED now, also steady. And then our Parker is Caliber or something like that, whatever the brand is, which is now LED too. So all LED front end. The GME XRS Connect aerial with the XRS kit, of course. That's the actual XRS kit in the car. But yeah, this is just the short stubby 2.1 dBi antenna. It is finally registered as well, which that was an absolute nightmare to get registered. Because in ACT, it requires a blue slip, and that means you got to go over the pits. There is ants attacking me. So yeah, we got that sorted. It's now registered in New South Wales because you don't have to go over the pits, so it's sorted. The only thing it would have failed on is probably the wheels and the DPF. That's definitely there with the 4-inch exhaust. So this is the ARB Deluxe bar. We've got the ARB Deluxe bar going. No winch yet. Do definitely want to put a winch in it pretty soon. Just your ARB scrub bars and side steps, which are good. We'll take you around to the side. So we'll try and get a bit of a shot of this. So we are running the Nitto Ridge Grapplers, the Extreme All-Terrain tyre. I just got these, and holy moly are they expensive now. There's a 30%, I'll go down. Can you see me in the camera? Yep. There's a 30% markup on tyres at the moment, especially the Nittos. So these were originally 800. I got them for 750 a tyre, and I did look around. I looked around Sydney, I looked around Melbourne, and there was nowhere that was really cheap enough for me to where it was worth driving down to go get them. So I just bit the bullet, just bought them. I think it cost me $3 grand for 4. So that's just sick. It's running the Petters 2-inch lift at the moment, and that's the GVM upgrade. So that's just what's on the compliance plate and everything like that, to 3,950 kilos, which is good. Not that I'm going to keep the Petters suspension. It's going to go either Kings or something fancy like that, Radflow, something fancy. We're going to go 4-inch, maybe. Either 3 or 4-inch, but we're going to go remote resi, do a proper setup in it to where the front actually flexes and doesn't just brick up. But yeah, it's running Dirty Life DT3s, I believe, or the DT1s. One of the two, whatever they're called. It's Dirty Life rims. It's got a set of 6, so we've got the 2 spares are also Dirty Life, which is awesome. Alright, so moving on to the canopy setup. So we just got dog box, which I'm sealing up the vents because I'm not going to put a dog in there anytime soon. It's all central locking. You probably can't even see the doors anymore, they're gone. But there's central locking on there. We've got little sensors in the canopy as well, so the lights automatically come on when the toolbox opens. Your separate compartment, so in here is just all my, I guess, custom-made drawers that the fella had made, which are actually really nice, and they're decent size. So it's good, nice deep drawer. Again, you can take them out individually. Just tools in this one at the moment, there's nothing exciting. And then we'll go to the other side and we'll give you a bit, oh, that's also central locking as well, the little side ones, so yeah. So yeah, as you can see, so other side's just got your, oh, there's Pringles in here. Got your pantry, more, hang on, give me a second. Just gonna get violent with it. And that's it. So you got your drawer, another cutting board or table, which I'm yet to figure out. No, just gotta be a bit more violent with them. Another drawer, that's just for miscellaneous stuff. So I've just got a bunch of, I guess, toiletry products, chargers, lights, jumper packs, rag, speaker, just a bunch of things, my electric blanket, all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty well set up for what it is, and there's plenty of room to, like, still got my camping chair, still got everything in there. It's plenty of room to comfortably fit 2 people. Same with all the storage down here, which I've just got ratchet straps and just random stuff in there. So the fridge is just a Bushman's fridge. I believe it's an 85 litre, is it? Yeah, it's just an 85 litre upright fridge from Bushman's. It's just got the King's little organizer on the front of it. It's just cheap and inexpensive, and it just works. So that's why it's on there. But the plan for this is essentially, I'm going to gut the whole canopy, which I mentioned in a previous video, and one of you's actually commented you'd like to see a canopy fit out, so I'll be definitely doing that. But we'll be gutting all of this, taking it all out, cleaning it all up underneath, because it looks like the previous person used it as a bit of a workhorse, which is what you'd expect. And I'll be putting marine ply, marine carpet on the walls, both walls of course, and the floor. And the floor marine ply will be level with your bottom of the canopy, I guess, or the little notch where it is, like 50 mil or something, 100 mil, which will make raise everything up a little bit higher, but it'll look so much cleaner and organized inside, which is what I want. And there has been a thought of me removing one of these little storage things, so there's a bit more area on one side, so I can put a control panel and everything, but there's no reason why I can't fit it in between the fridge, which you probably can't see, but it's okay. There's a fridge there and there's a corner where it would fit. So yeah, that's pretty much canopy sorted. I'll take you around the back. So it's just running dual battery, BC-DC, Red Arc BC-DC, everything's in the engine bay and ran to the back. Oh, another thing to mention, the tyres that are, oops, hang on, let me just sort out the tripod. So another thing to mention, the tyres are 35s. The rear ones are just some generic, what are they, monster tyres from, I'm assuming, Aussie tyres. Sick. They were very loud on the road, so I'm glad I've got some Nittos. The Nittos are so much nicer on the road. Actually drive straight now, which is a big thing. So there's that. You got your 4 dual tips coming out of the tray, which is a 4-inch system all the way from the turbo back, and all stainless and V-band. So it's a very nice exhaust system. Sounds good. It's definitely a bit obnoxious, but that's what we're all about here. Some sound. It is going to go in for another dyno tune pretty shortly, probably after the patrol cells, once I have a bit more free time. Just so I can make on a bit more power. Like, I think it makes, like I said in the previous video, around 230 horsepower to the wheels, 230, 240, which I'd like to make 230 kilowatts to the wheels. And then we'll start from there and go up and up and up. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole car build anyway. We'll show you interior while we're on the topic of it. Bit hard to see, stay open door. It might stay. Bit hard to see at the moment because of the way the light is, but you can see there, it's all custom VF HSV seats. They are heated as well, which is awesome. Got a brass monkey center console fridge. Again, that's coming out, and I'm getting one of those cruiser style custom center consoles that wrap around with your 2 extra cup holders for the center, and it looks a lot tighter in my opinion. I'm looking at a PVS steering wheel, one of the custom steering wheels. I've got 1 stone armrest and cup holder, which is a must for a car with 1 cup holder. Just bedrock floor mats, the fitted floor mats, which do an awesome job. They're a good floor mat. kicker speakers throughout the whole thing with of course the upgraded door cards with some storage and cup holders on all 4 doors. So there's a rear as well. And then the rear, can't see. Oh, I could open the door, but I'm lazy at the moment. But it's just got Razorback seat covers. Yeah, Razorback seat covers. And that's pretty much it for the rear. So it's pretty standard rear. It does have sub and amp. The subwoofer's currently out just because I don't like it. But the amp and everything's still in there, as you can see. So I will probably install that again eventually. But yeah, interior is pretty tidy for what it is for an old cruiser. Oh yeah, another thing there, that's the gauges. So we've got red arc, boost and EGT gauge, and then the bottom one is both batteries. So your main battery and then your secondary. So they haven't been hooked up yet, but they're going to be hooked up very soon. And then yeah, the last thing, we'll give you a bit of a look at the engine bay. I did just install a gas truck kit on it literally yesterday, and it chopped up my fingers trying to install it because I don't know what I was doing. Whoa, gas struts. So essentially, yeah, you probably can't. Thank you. So essentially, yeah, the engine bay is pretty stock. Just got your catch can. What is it from? Process West catch can. What else is it? Water watch, 4-inch snorkel, which I'm getting a 5-inch snorkel and 5-inch airbox very soon. Getting the I don't even know. I think it's G Turbo. Going for a few of their upgrades. So intercooler, crossover piping, possibly looking at plus 30 injectors and one of the G Turbo actual turbo upgrades to make some serious power in the future. But at the moment, it'll be just like the crossover piping, just basic stuff. Probably the rear crossover, hot pipe, intercooler. Yep. But yeah, apart from that, that's pretty much it. Pretty much just a cruiser. Yeah. But yeah. So another thing that I'll talk about while I'm here, while I'm making this video. How does it compare compared to my N80 GR Sport Hilux? It's completely different car, like night and day difference. This to me, having a solid axle vehicle, it's like you're trying to keep a horse in a straight line or something on the road. It is a mission. You're going left to right on the road, but it's not as bad as what you think. I'm used to it from the patrols. It handles a bit better than my patrol anyway, and other patrols that I've driven. It actually stays somewhat in a straight line, which is awesome. Tires definitely helped, but in terms of everything else in comparison, interior is definitely a lot more simple. Now that we've upgraded the seats and everything like that, it's a lot more bougie and it feels kind of like the Hilux on the inside. In terms of steering and everything like that, power steering is still very light, similar to the Hilux. Fuel economy as well on this, it's not as bad as what I was expecting. The fuel economy I'm getting at the moment around 750 k's to a tank. So it's definitely not terrible, where I guess the Hilux is a lot smaller tank. It's like a 60 litre tank and I was getting about 500 k's, where this thing's probably like 100 litres of fuel. I haven't paid attention that much to filling it up because of course the fuel costs at the moment are pretty horrid. Pretty bad time to buy a cruiser. But other than that, yeah, it's just, I guess you're comparing an IFS vehicle to a solid axle vehicle. At the end of the day, the Hilux, I loved it. I didn't have a single issue with it, but at the end of the day, it felt like too much of a street style car, like a pavement princess, especially the way I set it up and the amount of money I spent on paint correcting it, getting it ceramic coated and everything. This is ceramic coated as well, but I don't know. It just feels right taking it through the bush and four-wheel driving and all that. Besides the mud, we're staying away from mud. But yeah, I can't really say much more. I'm trying to think of other comparisons I could bring up on it. Drivability, they're pretty much very similar on the road, especially with the bigger tires on the Hilux. It still has a bit of, I guess, grab to little ruts in the road. So it's here and there. It's just what you prefer, really. Seating position feels pretty much the same. Driver feedback feels the same. This thing just has a bit more juice about it. Definitely a lot heavier and a lot more of a boat going around corners. But it makes all the right noises, and that's what I want. So that's about as best as I can do for a comparison. If I come up with more things, I can definitely say it in the next video. Or if you have any ideas or anything you want to hear about this car, we can bring it up in a video. So that's that. But yeah, it's my new cruiser. So again, thank you all for subscribing and following the channel. We have just hit, I think we're at 3,020 subscribers, so we've gone up. We've climbed up pretty quick actually, so thank you very much for that. That is good to see. I know a lot of you have been asking me to post more videos more often. As much as I'd like to, and I want to, it's pretty hard working FIFO, and then having the week off, especially trying to get this registered, running around doing all this shite. You know, it's all excuses. No more excuses. But that'll be it. Thank you for watching today's video. Hopefully you made it to the end, and we'll see you on the next one. Got it.